Didn't I have like twice that amount? So I gotta... Wait a second. Where's the gust? Where's the big gust? Oh, hi, Mr. Skeleton. What are you doing here in the daylight? Huh. Hey yo beautiful people, welcome back to Galore XP on FullStack. My name is Galore XP, I'm on FullStack. And those bastards, they flooded my swamp. How's this an issue? I don't know. I honestly don't think that that's an issue actually, because this is a swamp. It's supposed to be flooded. So yeah, long story short, Rain and Strass decided to prank me back after April Fools. And they basically flooded my swamp. And I'm also not switching off rain sounds, just because in 1.9 they changed it, and I kinda enjoy this whooshing of the rain in the background. But yeah guys, they flooded my swamp. There was actually a giant sink sink pipe that was coming out of this thing, going around. And I actually recorded a better prank reaction for it, but sadly I forgot to record my microphone audio, so it was basically mime show with me running around pointing at stuff without any commentary. So here I am, re-recording it, yay. And what I just decided to do is, I decided, screw it. I'm not granting those guys my rage. I'm not granting them a benefit of my anger. No, I am living this. Because as I said, this is a swamp. Swamps are supposed to be overgrown and maybe even flooded. So what I want to do now is I actually want to still, as I said, have some graves actually submerged in the water. Which is quite funny when you consider that last time my base on FullStack was pretty much a heaven that got drained, at least story-wise. Story-wise, it was some kind of place that was once filled with water and then just drained by some tectonic activity or something. And this time it's the other way around. It's a cemetery that at some point got basically flooded by rains, or maybe like a very rainy season, which is how I really want to have some graves poking out of the water here and there, just giving this illusion of overgrowth and stuff. And we can even have some parkour challenges, like you would have to parkour challenge your way to the crypt. So yeah, actually you know what, let's do that right now. Let's try and make a parkour challenge out of this water level. Hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy. I know you run out, so yeah, here you go. Have a nice poop. Alrighty, pretty people, so let's test this out. You start around here, you jump to ow, and you fail miserably, obviously. But you start around here, jump to here, jump from here to here, okay, fail miserably twice. Can we have a counter for every time I fail? Okay. Then jump on top of... That's actually a head of a statue. I don't know if you could tell. From behind, it's pretty apparent from that side. But yeah, that's the entire parkour course. I decided to not make it too much of a hassle, too long. Decided to not make it too long for people who decide to actually take it and not just swim up to the place. And yeah, this is the entrance to the crypt. I did not yet design it entirely, but we already have some distinct features. An example that... oh... now I have to do the entire parkour course once again. No, I'm joking. Some distinct features, like an example, that place, yeah, it begs for some kind of banner. I will probably place it in there, maybe not, maybe yes. Maybe 2 banners on the sides of that centerpiece. But yeah, we pretty much have the crypt entrance. Then we go, boop. We are in this I don't know what to call it, some kind of crypt entrance area where you have to hang your code on some buttons. And then you entrance what I'd like to call the legacy hall. This right here is where I want to place my very own coffin, which I would do right now if I actually had some wood on me. So let's type in Zloy XP. This is where the adventure is gonna start. You're gonna stand here, open the coffin, and since I can make the coffin into a trapped chest, the trapped chest will trigger it, and you will fall down through this block into the adventure area. But let's not go there just yet. Let's talk first about this legacy hallway. Why is it here? Why is it so significant? You can see that there are some names and some coffins like Ghost of the Sea, Nex, Metzloff, Bench, Combichrist, The Only Good Taco, Inophon, Ghost of Sabotage, Remuka, Zuma. Why are all those who are all those people? Well, most of them are actually YouTubers. Let's face it. All of them are not significant members of Minecraft community, and all of them supported me on Patreon at some point, up to this point. Why are they here? Some of them gave me, let's face it, a lot of money. Some of them gave me little bit less money, but all of them were my supporters. All of them bothered to press that support Zloy XP on Patreon button at some point in their lives, for which I cannot be grateful enough, and for which I wasn't grateful enough, let's face it. So this time they get a special reward. Right now I'm working on completely reworking my Patreon page, adding some new rewards. At this point everything is removed, which is why I do not encourage you people to run crushing into my Patreon page. No. Let me first figure out how I want and how I will reward you. And before I can figure out how I will reward you, the new patrons, I have to reward all of those people, because all of them, have been great to me. And I need to figure out some kind of way of saying thank you. So, I don't know, one thing that I want to do first of all is the signs. Those signs are definitely not enough. What I have around here is this submerged guy that trades toilet paper for emeralds. But that's not even the best thing about him. The best thing about him, check this out, is that he also trades emeralds for name tags. And since, as I said, science is definitely not enough for all my Patreon supporters, what I want to do is I want to make the legacy hall into, well, basically show and tell. Instead of having just coffins with signs, I want to have actual zombies standing there. I even have some, okay, that was unfortunate. I even have some cool new zombie villagers just waiting. See how impatient they are. They want to go into the legacy hall. They want to be you guys. And at one point, it looks completely hilarious, completely idiotic. I mean, thank you for giving me money, people. Now you can be dead in my crypt. 200 emeralds for name tags. Like a freaking boss. And there you have it, guys. All the names are in the chest. All that is left to get zombies. But unfortunately, I simply do not have time to record me getting zombies for you guys. I actually need to release the episode like right now. And there's not much time left from the episode anyway. So, yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me just quickly remind you that the only reason that this legacy hall exists is because I'm basically revamping my Patreon. So this reward is basically a unique way of me saying thank you to all the people who actually supported me with a different reward set. And which also means that I actually need some help from you guys. If you can come up with some kind of reward that you would like from me, please do leave a comment under this video, because right now I am really struggling with coming up with new Patreon milestones, Patreon rewards, all that cool stuff for the revised version of my Patreon page. The link will be down in the description, and yeah guys. But thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this a bit dopey episode of me building a crypt. Next time we're gonna go deeper, we're gonna mine deeper, we're gonna just dig out lower levels of the maze, and we're gonna work on the flushing mechanism for the people who want to enter the maze and try to race to my grave. See you next time. To be continued.